So I watched your video on YouTube on how to use the combine function. I've tried with boundary fill and I struggle with selecting an empty space I need to make a model of. So I wanted to use your combined version. But there seems to be a problem because I've tried to follow all the steps in your video, but it doesn't really turn out the way I wanted to. So in your video you made all the dummy objects as separate components. So in my model I have this. It's I'll just turn off the analysis. It's actually a case, and inside the case I have let's see, I'll turn off the other bodies there. I'll just remove the combine because you cannot see it anyway. Okay, so the case has a lot of features. As you can see here, if I activate it, there are some reason things here. Those reason things have models under it also. As you can see, it goes up and in, it's like a hole with through. And you also have these, and then you have a big cross in the middle, and yeah, so that's basically it. And the cross is also under, comes down, so you can see it has a, it comes out of the case. This is to make it more stable. Okay, so my idea was to use your method with combine to create a mold, that is a upper and lower mold part. So my idea was that I would call it the rib. I will make two parts. The rib, the top rib, is just a small shell with an empty space inside it. It goes on top of the bottom of the case, and likewise at the bottom I have a similar shell. My idea is I want to capture the empty space in the middle there, so that that empty space generates those mold functions on the bottom side and on the top side. So when I combine all these, normally it would be like this. Here you can see the two molds are sort of aligned just at the bottom and the top of the case. So my idea was to create a mold where I capture the empty space inside the green and inside the yellow with a combined function like you had. But I tried to use the sphere and I tried to use just like a box here around it, and it doesn't work. All I get is a big model with this, the case itself, this top mold, this bottom mold, all in just one big body when I try to combine. And I do as you said in the video, you select the sphere as the target body, and then I select to cut out the case and the green part and the yellow part, which is top and bottom. And what I should be left over then with is is what you said. So I even tried to make like a square. Let's see. I tried to make a there. That's like a you had like a see-through square around your objects. I don't know why. Maybe that was to fill in the blanks. But even if I have that or without it, it doesn't really matter. So I'll just leave that out in this try. So what I did was, just like you did, went to modify, combine, and then you cannot see it now, but on the target body I select sphere, and then I select cut, and then as you said, you just hover over and you select body 4 is the case. You can see it selects all the indents and everything. And then I want the bottom part, which is rib under body, that's the other one. And then it's the rib inside body. So those three are now selected as the tool bodies. And I hook off for keep tools. But I didn't select new component here. I can try that just to see if it creates it. So now I select new component and select OK. And then I should get a new component 25 here. Bodies. And then as you did before, you hit the sphere. Let's see. So you hit the case, and then you hit the dummy bodies. And then you said what you would be left over with would be the objects that were left. So I'll change the transparency of that one. 60%. So what I now end up with is this. So if I hide my sphere, there my sphere is hidden. And then basically what I have left over is one new body called a sphere, and apparently this body has inside it got just a sphere plus an object inside it. And that object is apparently a replica of all the other objects. As you can see. So I don't really know how you can use your combine method to sort of make a mold. Hope you can give me some feedback on that. Let me see.